stop. Cleopatra almost destroyed Rome in a single morning. Not metaphorically, literally. One battle, one decision, 1 hour, and everything you know disappears. Your language, your religion, your identity, gone. And nobody ever taught you how close that actually was. Stay with me. 31 BC, a coastline in Greece, the Battle of Actium, Cleopatra and Mark Antony against Octavian, the man who would become Augustus. And here's the part that should bother you. Rome didn't win because it was stronger. It won because everything broke at the exact same time. Commanders defected, ships hesitated, the wind shifted. Cleopatra saw the formation collapsing and pulled back. Antony followed. And just like that, history locked into place. Within a year, they were both dead. Octavian became Augustus, and Rome didn't just win a war, it won the next 2,000 years. But here's the problem. History didn't have to go that way. It just did. Now change one detail. One commander stays loyal. The wind shifts differently. Antony holds the line for 1 more hour. Cleopatra wins. And no, she doesn't burn Rome. She's too smart for that. Destroying Rome would destroy the system she needed. She doesn't destroy it.
She absorbs it. Because Cleopatra wasn't playing politics. She was building a system. And she already had the leverage. Egypt controlled grain, trade, money. Rome doesn't resist her. It depends on her. And when a superpower depends on you, you don't conquer it, you become unavoidable. Within 1 generation, Rome isn't the center anymore. Alexandria is. Now, stop. Think about what Alexandria was. The largest library ever built. Engineers experimenting with early steam-powered machines. Doctors studying the human body in ways Rome rejected. Mathematicians calculating the size of the Earth with shocking accuracy. In our timeline, that knowledge faded, burned, scattered, lost over centuries. But in this timeline, it doesn't disappear. It compounds. It accelerates. Humanity moves faster. We might have reached advanced science 1,000 years earlier. Sounds like a better world, right? It's not. It's not. Cleopatra wasn't creating a free world. She was creating a controlled one, a divine monarchy, absolute authority. And when one empire controls everything, it controls knowledge, what gets studied, what gets taught, what gets erased. No competing powers, no tension, no pressure to challenge ideas.
No fragmentation. And without fragmentation, innovation slows. Diversity of thought disappears, and the ripple effects get even bigger. The religions that shaped your world don't rise the same way. No Christianity as a global force, no Islam as a global force, no chain reaction of conflict, exchange, and transformation that built the modern world. And that leads to something deeper, something uncomfortable. You don't exist. Not dead, not gone, just never assembled. Because your existence depends on a very specific chain of events, a battle that went one way, a world that formed around it, generations shaped by that outcome. Change that chain, and you disappear with it.
Now think about that for a second. Your life, right now, is built on moments that almost went differently. Not just empires, everything. A decision your grandparents almost made differently. A day that could have gone another way. A single event that had to happen exactly as it did for you to be here. We think reality is stable, planned, inevitable, but it's not. It's just the version that survived. Cleopatra knew that. She lived it. She watched power rise and collapse in real time. She knew everything she built could vanish in one bad morning, and she kept building anyway.
That's not simple bravery. That's something deeper. That's acting in a world where nothing is guaranteed. She lost. History moved without her. And you were born into the version where she failed. But right now, somewhere, a decision is being made. Something small, something invisible, but in 2,000 years, it will look exactly like Actium. A turning point, a moment where everything could have gone differently, and nobody noticed. So, here's the question. If everything you are depends on accidents, on fragile moments, on things that almost didn't happen, what does it mean to wake up tomorrow and act like your choices matter? Because they do, more than you think. And somewhere, in another version of this story, Cleopatra won, and someone else is asking the exact same question in a world you will never see.